Hello everyone, I'm here to do a tarot reading. It's been a minute, so I'm hoping to just hop right into it. What do we got for the collective, Spirit? What do we have for the collective today? Alright, we have the King of Swords coming out first, so you could be in this element of mental processing, but more so than that, decision making, or having to make sure you're using your head over your heart. There's something here about practicality, about uh, logic and rationality within your decision making here with the Two of Swords. There's something there's something that you have to cut out, I think, here. Okay, there's something that you have to be honest. You have to be clear with yourself about. There's something to do with one's own self-discipline, one's own self-control. With the King of Swords here, is to make the decision, make a decision, and I think this is specifically one, but it could be more for some of you. But specifically one decision that you are being asked to use logic and rationality within, okay, to not avoid some sort of decision. And this could have to do with any area of life, but there's a lot of emphasis here on the mental realm, on the intellect, on your ideas, on your thought patterns, on your perspectives, on those kinds of things. It could also be of communication. Maybe there's something that needs to be communicated. Okay. And as a person right now, you are there's some clear processing. You could be having a lot of clarity at this time, or just feeling very clear. You could be feeling like you are understanding things in your life at this time very clearly. Okay. What else do we have for the collective, Spirit? The Ten of Swords. So there's something here with the Ten of Swords that could have been very painful. It could have been very, it could have kept you up at night. The Nine of Swords is before the Ten of Swords. But the thing is, it could have been something that kept you up at night. But the thing is here is it has ended. All right. And this could be around some sort of mental patterns. This could be around some sort of communication with someone, communication with yourself. There's something to do with that realm. Okay. Think Mercury. Communication, an idea, and anything to do with the thoughts, with speaking. Okay, there's something about the way you speak to others or yourself. Okay, some sort of mental pattern or processing. Okay, that could have been something with the Nine of Swords. It could have been something to do with mental health. It could have been something to do with with overanalyzing, with anxiety, with, I'm hearing panic attack, with, just things that keep you up at night. It seems like there was some sort of mental health issue possibly here that it's like it hit a rock bottom or something, or like the mental health caused some sort of ending. There's something in that regards here, but the positive message in the Ten of Swords is that something has ended. So you've either, with the King of Swords here, you've either adjusted your perspective, you have started to implement new communication styles with yourself, with others, new thought patterns. Okay, can I get more information on this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit? More information on this Ten of Swords. More information on this Ten of Swords, please, Spirit. For the collective. The Six of Swords, yeah. Okay. There's something, and we had the Seven of Swords, or sorry, Seven of Wands fall on the ground. So there's something that you had to defend yourself against. That doesn't feel right. It was defending your own, this decision that needs to be made logically, rationally. It's something that you had to defend. You had to defend that part in yourself, it feels like. Now, this could be external. It could be that you had to defend yourself externally. But what I'm picking up here is a lot of mental, it's the area of mental faculties. It feels more internal than it does external. And we have so many swords, lots of swords. There's a lot going on in the mind right now. There's a lot, you're doing a lot of work in the mind right now. With the Six of Swords, you are starting to move on to, this seems more like glass half full. This is more optimism. This is more hope. Okay, this could tie in with some sort of inspiration, but it looks like right now you're just moving away from that rock bottom in mental health, or if this was with another, tense situations that kept you anxious, that may have been controlling, that were painful. Okay, whether it was internal or external, there was pain here. There was a lot of anxiety. There was a lot of possibly confusion, fear. But something has happened for it to end. And we have the Six of Swords. You're moving, and I'm getting there some sort of, if this is internal, if this is the mental faculties, there's a shift into a new direction of thinking. There is a shift towards the future. Okay, and the Nine of Swords can really have to do with the past, those fears from the past, fears from, childhood or old situations, whatever it might be. Okay, here we're moving on to the future. Here there is something here about pathways. So there is something to do with learning new ways of speaking to the self or processing things. Oh, the Hermit card did want to come out. It was on the back of the deck, but I didn't know. Okay, it is internal. I mean, for some of you, this could be resonating external, but it really does feel internal. You had to find some sort of internal light to guide you towards the future. You had to pull on your own strength, and that's where that King of Swords comes in. Okay, I'm now thinking of Archangel Michael. Okay, he's very much about cutting to the truth, strengthening our boundaries, just giving us strength to cut and release the things that no longer serve us. Okay, and this is what has taken place here for you. I'm not saying that Archangel Michael has, but maybe you called upon him for help, and maybe he was there to help. But first and foremost, with the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords, it's you taking that upon yourself. It is building that strength to find the light within yourself, to move forward from the painful ending of a mental health situation, or a painful ending that happened because of mental health situation. Take it as it resonates, okay? What else do we have for the collective at this time? Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we're moving on to greener pastures. And I had heard that. I'd heard moving on to greener pastures with the Six of Swords. I mean, I feel like I always hear that with the Six of Swords. But here we have some cards coming out to clarify that. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's a lot of stability that's moving forward. So perhaps here we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Coins, we have the Ten of Cups. So it could have been in these areas where you were having mental health issues, or, there was struggling, there was anxiety, there was fear, there was self-doubt, there was confusion, there was worry. Okay, it was in the areas of relationships, okay, family, friends, community, partners. It was in the realm of confidence, of self-worth, of one's own personal power. And the Ten of Pentacles, stability, structure, safety, right? Physical, internal. It was in these areas where there was a lot of mental stress, where there was mental anguish with that Nine of Swords. I know the Nine of Swords isn't here, but the Ten of Swords is the ending to the Nine of Swords, right? It's that final ending. It's the last straw. There's another phrase that's trying to come to mind, but I can't get it. Okay, we have the Temperance card, okay? You are pulling together it seems like coping mechanisms, healing modalities, etc., that are helping you to move out of this phase of, it seems like you had to go through a lot of reflection in order to pull yourself out of this. Maybe some of you were dealing with depression, or maybe it was just anxiety, whatever it may be. There was a mental health issue that is resolving, and it's resolving because you are using your own mental faculties in a more positive way. It could have been that you were very hard on yourself, or yeah, not trusting yourself, self-doubt here with that Queen of Wands. And now you are moving into this phase here where things are feeling more balanced. Okay, you're healing from whatever this pain was. I feel for most of you, you hurt yourself, or you self-sabotaged, or something of that sort with the Ten of Swords. Okay, for some of you it could be otherwise, but this is what I'm picking up here. With the Temperance card, you're, again, using those, oh, 1 second. Again, healing modalities, coping mechanisms, okay, whatever that might be for you, there's plenty of things. You're implementing them, you're committing to them, or you're recommitting to them, or you're implementing new ones, or re-implementing, whatever it might be. There's definitely some sort of self-healing that's going on here. You're building your own personal power, your own confidence, your own, you know, you're looking towards your self-worth and building your self-esteem. Okay, you're building yourself a very nice foundation. And there's something here about allowing yourself to be happy. There's something, okay, so I'm definitely getting that for a lot of you, this could have been depression. Okay, or some other sort of heavy mental health issue, and whatever you may have been struggling with, you know, you're gonna make it through. It's clear the cards here are shouting at you that there is a lot of positivity, a lot of stability, a lot of happiness, joy, fulfillment ahead of you. You know, with the Six of Swords, you're in this transition phase with the Temperance and the Six of Swords. This transition, this healing, this rewiring of the mental processes, right? I think this is something I'll have to find a video or two from the last time that this energy was present, where there was a lot of there was rapid mental processing. There was a lot of rewiring of the neural pathways. So I'm going to try to find one of those and repost it on the community page. But yeah, you've come full circle and you're going through a new level of mental rewiring, of neural pathway rewiring, okay? And this time it's into a lot of stability. This is great fulfillment within your home life, within your love life, within your community, within your family, okay? You're going to be feeling a lot more joyous. You're going to be feeling a lot more free. There's something with this Ten of Swords that has been put down, that has been laid to rest, that has been released because it had to be, because it was causing so much pain and anguish to the self. It had to be removed, okay? And it took your, I'm going to say integrity with the Seven of Wands. It took your integrity. It took your mental strength. It took your resilience and your ability to choose logic and rationality over heavy emotions, over anxiety, over fears. All right. You're going to be feeling very empowered, more creative, more inspired. And I think, yeah, it had gotten that with the Six of Swords, but if first and foremost, hope. And then from there, it seems you're moving into some sort of inspiration. In this phase with the Temperance and the Six of Swords, this is where you're at right now. This is where you were, where you are, where we're going, okay? So you're going to be moving into this phase of creativity and inspiration. You're going to be feeling re-inspired towards some sort of path, okay? Whatever that might be for you. I'm getting a lot about pathways here, and I think that's happening because it's more than one. It's not just neural pathways. It's a pathway of choice. It's a life path, okay? You're moving into a new phase of your life, or maybe you're transitioning to a new path, okay? Whatever that might be, you're being reassured that everything's going to move smoothly. There's a lot of abundance coming in for you, like a lot of abundance. The Queen of Wands is very attractive, very magnetic. This is someone that can manifest, okay? This is someone that is in their power. This is somebody that knows how to use their energetic power and their energetic sources. You know, if we look into human design, generators, manifesting generators, etc., there's, you know, you're using you're using that to your manifestation. Can't find the word I'm looking for, so I'll just say abilities. But yeah, you are pulling in a lot of abundance. This is material abundance. This is emotional abundance. Okay, security, stability, happiness, community. It's beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me get a closing message, Spirit. Closing message for the collective. It's very bright. It's very warm. Okay, there's something about summer here. Whatever, I don't know, something about summer. Maybe summer's just going to be a great season. Maybe something really great is going to happen during the summer. I'm not sure, but there's something about summer energy. Very warm. You're feeling this inside of yourself. It's like a build up with the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. And there's just something that you had to move away from, and you are moving away. All right. There's something that you are releasing. There could be a little bit of grief here. There could be sadness. Even if it was something that was mentally anguishing, that caused that mental anguish. You are allowing yourself here with the Eight of Cups and the upright, and the Seven of Pentacles, allowing yourself to feel what needs to be felt as you move through this transition, so as to not carry anything along with you into this phase. You don't want to sabotage this, right? And you won't. You won't. There's more out there for you. There's more fulfillment out there for you. You haven't reached the destination. You haven't finished. It's not the last page, all right? So I hope this resonated for you. I hope that it found everyone that it was meant to. And I hope that if you felt that it resonated for you, that you will come back again. And if not, if not, much love. All right? And I wish you the best on your journey. Bye, guys.